It's almost time for WWE to touch down on the island of Puerto Rico for a special two-night event, SmackDown and then WWE Backlash 2023, where 7 matches will take place and a very, 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 very hot crowd will make sure that they make WWE superstars feel welcome, and they'll say, please come back, baby, come back, bring back an event to us, baby, come back. No doubt the Puerto Rico crowd will be absolutely electric. So let's talk about this card before it happens, because it would be pointless to talk about it after it happens unless you're doing a review. But this isn't a review. I'm John Rentham with my WWE Backlash 2023 predictions. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. Full disclosure, I'm recording this well before SmackDown happens. Why? 7 matches, and I don't see them adding anything except maybe a kickoff match. And in all honesty, who cares really about a kickoff match? I want the wrestlers to do well, start the show off hot, but there are only a few matches on this card I really care about. That being said, I do think that the Puerto Rico crowd will absolutely help. I mean, they haven't been back there since, what was it, New Year's Revolution 2005? And Puerto Rico, the people have been through so much goddamn shit. So much shit. They need to be helped. The disasters, all that. Puerto Rican citizens or American citizens. I hope everybody has a great time. Fans in attendance. Anyway, I just hope everybody has a great time. And let's see how the event goes. But let's crack on with, well, Owens, Zayn, and Riddle against the Bloodline. So the Usos and Solo with Paul Heyman, the Wiseman, in a 6-man tag. Tag champs on one side. Riddle with them. That fucking idiot. And the Bloodline. They have been teasing and tantalizing us with the mere fact that, well, Solo will likely do something because the Usos failed to bring the tag titles back to the Bloodline. And Reigns is upset. So what I think is going to happen is I think that Owens, Zayn, and Riddle are going to win. And the Usos are going to be attacked and banished to Raw. Heyman's going to say, I talked to my tribal chief and he doesn't even want to be on the same show as you. You're going to Raw. I talked about this briefly with my WWE Draft Real Honest Thoughts video. You can check that out if you want, where I run down all the rosters. Well, not every roster, but Raw and SmackDown, because who cares about NXT? This isn't about NXT. This is about a 6-man tag where I think the Usos will end up getting banished to Raw, because the rosters won't be finalized until March 8th. Lousy smarch weather. Never going to forget Triple H saying that. I know that some words are confusing, but March was a few months ago. That being said, we get to Cody Rhodes versus D-Bork Laser. It is the American mid-mare. That is what he is now. I'm sorry, but Cody is mid. Just going to say it. Against the Bork Laser, the free agent himself. Cody on Raw, the Bork Laser is a free agent. I have Bork winning. Why? Because why not? I don't really care, in all honesty. They're going to take... Cody could win. I'm not going to feel differently whether Cody wins or loses. I'm going to laugh if Cody loses, like I did when he lost at Mania, because it's funny to me. I'll just say Bork, because they're going to want to beat him down. He's going to want to rise back up and finish his story. His story that already finished at Mania, by the way. So yeah, I got Bork. Rhea Ripley against Zelina, SmackDown Women's Championship match. Okay. Rhea is on Raw with the SmackDown Women's Championship. I really think her and Bianca are just going to swap the goddamn things. Zelina is going to get a big pop because she has, a Puerto Rican background as far as history and lineage and family tradition, stuff like that. So she's going to get a big pop. She's going to go all out. She's probably going to be racked with nerves, even though she's been in wrestling for a while. But it's going to be a big deal for her. She's going to be emotional. And Rhea's going to beat her. Hopefully, quickly. Hopefully this will be maybe 5 to 7 minutes at the most. Lena gets a couple flurries, but Rhea just plants her and tops her and pins her like every single person wants to be planted by Rhea. The way she pins people, she knows. Her and Buddy are so happy together. And let's stop knocking people and wrestlers in particular that are in relationships unless they're with bad people. Let's let people be happy. Nevertheless, Rhea Ripley will retain the SmackDown Women's Championship and stay on Raw. Seth Pheasant Rollins, whoa, against Edward James Olmos, another free agent and MVP. I goddamn hope that Seth Pheasant Rollins wins. I mean, I'm sorry, but Edward James Olmos, no matter how nice he is, he's not good. He's not good. Rollins should win. Please have Rollins win. Watch Olmos win. It'd be pointless, but watch him win. They're coming up on crowning a new WWE World Heavyweight Secondary Champion. That's what it is, the Secondary Championship. And I'm thinking that Rollins is going to be in the running for that. So, Pheasant Rollins will win. Lashley against Here Comes Bronson, and Theory, three-way for the U.S. title. Lashley and Theory are on SmackDown. Here Comes Bronson is on Raw, where the Intercontinental Championship already is. So it comes down to Lashley and Theory. I'll have Lashley win because why not? Theory really shouldn't be a champion anymore. They have tried with this guy. He is not interesting. He is not good. This stuff with the Way was stupid, in my opinion. His runs with the U.S. title have just not been good. The cashing in of the Money in the Bank, no matter how hard they try to present him, it's not working. It's not fucking working. Am I saying cut him? I mean, I don't want him on the goddamn roster because I don't find him interesting. But well, they'll probably keep him, but he should not be a U.S. champion. I mean, give it to Lashley. Lashley could hold it for a few months. You could build somebody up, and then somebody could beat Lashley. Because Lashley is near the end of his career. He still looks great. He still moves well. He looks incredible. But he's obviously on the downside of his career. This is pretty much going to be the last contract that he signed. But Lashley should get another run with the U.S. title. Unless you have Theory win, and then Edge beats Theory. You could, because Edge is on SmackDown. It could go back to 2001 when he was the U.S. champion. U.S. and Intercontinental champion, I believe, at Survivor Series 2001 when they merged those titles, and they never brought the U.S. title back, except they did about a year and a half later. Lashley will win, which means Theory will win, and then I'll be bored. Bianca versus Io with Damage Control, Raw Women's Championship. Bianca is a Raw Women's Champion on SmackDown. Make it make sense. I think Bianca's going to win. If Io won, I would not be upset. It would come a little bit out of nowhere, even with Bianca trying to tease the fact that Io doesn't need Damage Control. And I would love to see Io have a run with a singles championship on the main roster. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I think they're going to keep going with Bianca. We're going to get to where we get the Money in the Bank being cashed in on the World Heavyweight and possibly Bianca as the champion. But I think Bianca's going to win. I think it's going to be a hell of a match. It could end up being the show-stealing match of the, show. But there you are. So then we get the final match, because we literally have gone through all 6 matches. And the main event, or at least what I assume the main event will be, I mean, maybe not, but they'll probably want to not blow the crowd out, and they'll probably want to save the big thing for the end. It's going to be Bad Bunny, the global superstar, music superstar, musician, whose music I can't understand, but it's also out of my wheelhouse, taking on Damian Priest and a San Juan street fight. Stay out of the showers. No, Carlos Colon, you don't need to send Jose Gonzalez for that. You think that's the only time I'm going to say that? You don't know me very well. Wait for the review. Oh boy. In all seriousness, while I, was not receptive to Bad Bunny getting so much TV time when he first showed up, I could tell he was a fan, but I'm just like, what the hell is this? What is this? I ended up having to eat crow at that tag match. With that tag match at Mania 37. Turned out to be one of my favorite matches of the year. And he appeared at the Rumble. He loves it. He genuinely loves what he's doing. He's putting in the effort. I don't fault him. I think that Bad Bunny's going to win this. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans. You're going to get the Judgment Day. You're going to get the LWO. You'll possibly get, maybe Puerto Rican fans being really passionate, wanting to jump the rails like they used to do for World Wrestling Council. Probably not maybe to that point. But you're going to get a lot of shenanigans. And Bad Bunny's going to get the victory, possibly doing a table splash or something. He's going to do something insane. As opposed to the insane thing he's done, like apparently getting close to Kendall Jenner. Why would you want to get close to any of the Jenners or any of the Kardashians? They're all trash. Anyway, with that being said, I think Bad Bunny's going to win. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.